What's good, fam? How you guys been? I know it's been a minute since I posted a video. I will definitely explain my absence since I have this new part that I need to install, which is going to be very quick and very easy. I decided that I'm going to put kind of both ideas together in one video. So let me explain what the part is first, and then we'll get into the I guess life updates. So let's go. Okay, so the part that we're going to be installing today is these 3D cup holder replacement for the center console of my IS300. Now, for some of you that do have an IS300, you guys know that the cup holder basically sucks. And I have the actual cup holder right here, and honestly, it's horrible. It's a horrible design. I have this 3D divider here, but essentially, it's this right here. No divider, it's just open slot. Cover gets into a way, it's angle. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of angled more this way. So most of the modern drinks doesn't really fit, or if it does, it kind of moves around and splashes everywhere. If you know, you know. So with this new 3D cup holder design that someone made out there, it's actually you don't have a lid, it's deeper, it has a divider. There's multiple different design. I chose the one that's symmetrical, which is two of the same size. So there's one that's like a smaller one and a bigger hole with a little slot or something like that, I guess for a phone holder. But you can buy this online, 3D print it, or you can 3D print it yourself, which is what I did. I actually did one already, but I made it out of like a, if you're into 3D printer, I did it out of PLA, which is not really great for heat and all that stuff, because my old printer couldn't really print which is this material, PETG. Again, you can buy this online, or you can 3D print it yourself and save some money. That's what I did. So very simple install, and it's actually, like, if you can tell, if you probably can't see, it's actually deeper. It goes lower and sits on the, I guess, metal tunnel part of the transmission. So your drinks actually sits lower in there and more there, and a little bit bigger. You don't have to cover it in a way. So let's get to the install right now, and then we can talk about, I guess, my life update. We're gonna go do a quick overall of how to take off the center console. If you don't know, if you have an armrest and stuff like that, I have to take off the two bolts on the side, two bolts here to take this off, and then we can take this boot off, pry up this trim cover to get the two bolts on the side here and one there, and then you have two screws on each side, and after that you should be able to kind of pop it out and you should be good. So again, super easy to take off the center console. If you really want more depth video, there's a bunch of videos out there that people made, but we're gonna speed run through this. So I'm gonna have you guys on the tripod, and while I'm taking this dash apart, I guess I'll give you guys a little life update. For those of you who actually cares, it's okay. I actually made this life update like 3 times already. But other stuff, a lot of stuff that has happened more after every video, so I just never posted and all that stuff. So this is where we at, but this is it for sure. I'm gonna, I been absent, and I can't remember. I think I made my last video maybe 4 months ago minimum, probably. I'll double check, but a lot of stuff has happened lately. I want to get into great detail, just the fact that I know it'll probably be boring for most of you guys and you guys don't care, but just as I've been in this like kind of weird funk. I don't know what it is when it comes just content making, or just kind of the path I want to go to, and I feel like I'm not being true to myself in a way. Not lost traction or faith in making videos and stuff like that, but it's just a mix of that. Making the videos, the YouTube and stuff is part of it, but it's just like I'm in this weird funk where I don't know which path I'm trying to go to, or this is the right path or anything like that, with just content creating or life in general. So that was a big thing of just me just kind of being stuck. Again, I'm keep blabbing, not being true to myself or what I wanted to do originally. And that would, like I said, example is like this whole YouTube channel and in my clothing brand and stuff like that, social media wise. A struggle, but I'm slowly getting out of it. First half of the year, a lot has happened. Family stuff happens, with my wife's grandpa, and just so much going on. It got me so my mind's so unclear. It goes into the funk thing where making videos or doing whatever that I actually like to do kind of put onto the side because I just had to handle certain things or take care of certain things and prioritize wise. And it sucks, but I hate to say it, but that's true, and that's what it came to. And we'll just stay on the topic of just like this whole channel and my clothing brand stuff. Like those things kind of became not a burden, but just like not important enough because of what's going on. It was like my wife's grandpa has been in the hospital since literally January, so it's been a very rocky emotional state for us. Just one of those things where not really great timing. There's a lot of emotions going on. Like I said, I made this life update video like 3 times now. It's a lot of mental and family stuff, stress wise, so that's why I haven't really done anything. If you actually follow me on IG or like that, car stuff, brand stuff, like nothing, I haven't done anything in the last, I don't even know, maybe at least 4 or 5 months now. It's just kind of, yeah, put, I guess you can say, the icing on the top. The time I'm making this video, 2 weeks ago, my grandma passed away. Outside wise, I would say I look okay and I feel okay, but deep down, it has not been fun. I want to say, like, you know, she is older and she's been, you know, help assist and stuff for a while now. So it was just kind of like, when is gonna happen kind of thing. They called me saying that she's not doing great at all, so I should definitely buy my ticket and fly there. So I literally bought my ticket, and 2 days later I flew to Cambodia last minute. I got to see her one last time, and then 2 days, the day I landed, 2 days after, she passed away. Is it sad? Yeah, I'm okay though. I know I'll get better. All that stuff happened so fast, like going to Cambodia, pass away, handle funeral. I literally, after the funeral, I came back to like the States. Like, look, I was only in Cambodia for like 1 week. Like I said, I have this used from before. I don't know if you can tell. It's a bit warped. This one's more in, this one's more up. This side right here too. It's about warped, but overall, it is worth it. If you ever feel like your cup holder is, the OEM one is trash, definitely worth an upgrade. I mean, I can tell my drink sits here. Doesn't move around, doesn't splash around as much. So far, most of the drinks that I've had fit. For this one, it's literally like 3 bolts. There's one here, one right here, and one back here, and that is it. Also, the holes here for the 3D printer part, right here. It's only, the holes are for, since we're left-hand drive, it's alternate. You can switch around if you have a right-hand drive car, so that's why there's two holes on each one. The difference, so warped. And the surface here, I would sand it down more and paint it to make it look nice, but for now it's totally fine. I'll probably do that when I go do the interior, more interior stuff. So yeah. And I appreciate everyone who still watches my video or comment and ask questions like that. I always still try to help when I can. And look at that, the gapping is a lot better than that one. So the plan for the rest of the year for this channel, or just in general for me and social media, or what I am going to do, is that we are going to get back into track. And what I mean is simple as that. As much as I hate to say it, life happens and we have to move on and kind of, you know, go from there. I have some plans for this car. Some parts need to be replaced, installed, and stuff like that. So I have some definitely plans for this car for sure. And you guys been following me for a bit now. I always say that I try to be as transparent as I can. And part of that is, let's be honest, most of us do not have all the time in the world to do what we like or love, like working on your car. And that's just reality out of it. And I do not have 24/7 to work on this car, nor a lot of money to be blowing money on car parts. So that's just the reality of it. And that's kind of part of why I do this channel, to show you guys, like, yes, I know those big time YouTuber and all this stuff, they do crazy builds, and of course they got money, but in reality 90% of us are not like that. And this channel hopefully shows, like, hey, you know, it's okay to enjoy your build and take your time You don't have to rush to do things just because for hype or for cloud or for social media wise. But at the same time, don't go broke just for what some people out there to like and comment saying, oh, it looks dope. Just be yourself, take it easy. And with this car, I can blow hella money, but then it doesn't make sense financially. You know, I have responsibilities and other stuff that I have to take care of too. And that's why it's been so slow kind of doing this build. But really, it's coming. It's coming. I have plans. Like I said, I already have parts waiting to be installed or whatever it is. And the plan for this, I would like to have this car quote unquote done. When I say done, as in like whatever I want to do with the interior, well, whatever I want to do with the exterior wise, you know me, I gotta wrap it to be done at a certain time frame. And the time frame is, we'll talk more about it later in the future, is that I would like this to be done before I go back to Japan. And yes, you hear that right, I am going back to Japan sometime this year. Everything is already booked and everything like that. I won't spoil it yet, but yes, I am blessed to say I'm going back to Japan, so that's gonna be coming. The car will be good, done for a bit, so I can focus on that 3IS pink car over there for once. You know, it's been a long time since I've worked or done anything to it. It's just been, you know, if you've been following me on social media, I actually was trying to sell it. Yeah, that explains another thing of mentally and all that stuff. Where I was trying to sell it, just thinking about the future kind of thing. So maybe the end of this year or something, next year I'll be working on that car now. And there's already parts that I had for a while sitting in the garage just waiting. So that's something too. But me being that funk is that I feel like I am not staying true to what I said I was gonna do when I first did this YouTube thing. The big thing was I wanted to create this channel so I can make videos that I enjoy. So when my older self can look back and see how far I've come and what the things I've done and places I visit, just for memory wise. And I feel like I got to the point where, no, I'm just starting, but it's just like, if it's not a car video or install video, I can't make it. And it took me a bit to just like get over that. Now I'm going back to the whatever. So I'm gonna post whatever I want. If it's a vlog, I'm gonna post it. It doesn't matter about the views or whatever it is. Of course, I'll be a little bit realistic on certain things that, you know, will do better and all that stuff. But overall, I'm gonna post what I want. If it's a hangout vlog with friends like that, cool. If it's a travel vlog, cool. If it's a cinematic video that I'm trying to learn and get better and make, cool. And if you follow like certain social media people and all that stuff, they always say, the more you post, the consistency that you do, the better you will get, the more you'll learn about yourself and stuff like that. I like to learn more about coloring and the video aspect wise, so please forgive me when I try different color grading and all that stuff. Don't mind me. But yeah, Cambo is back and better than ever. Funny, right? Back and better than ever. Got some drinks. Look at that. Well, that didn't work out too well, but this is very skinny, but it fits deep. It's literally like this much deep, so it's a lot better than before. And we're chilling. Those of you that watch it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching and listening to me blabber about my life. But this is why I do this video, because at the end of the day, I think it's realistic. We're so used to seeing all those YouTubers just kind of posting all the cool videos and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's not always sunshine or rainbow. And we all, as humans, go through a lot of stuff together too. So this is real life. At the end of the day, things will get better. And I always say, everything happens for a reason. That's how I live my life. And all I can do is try to make it better and keep improving. So that's where we are. Again, thank you for everyone that's continuously watch my video. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot. So for those of you that's watching to right now, my next video will be about CarPlay. Not for this car, for the 3IS and the CT. Let's just let you know, quick hint, one of the best units so far for the money, and you should definitely buy it if you're in the market for an aftermarket CarPlay screen and stuff like that. So stay tuned to that. Like always, till next time, deuces, be safe, be good, and I'll see you in the next video. So yeah.